Hey guys, welcome back to Lucid OmniJack channel. It's your boy Lucid, and we're back. It's Monday, so you know what time it is, and see it in my hands, already creeping. This week, guys, Monster Hunter World is what we're going to talk about. The reason for this, not only because it's a game, obviously, and I love it. I'm new to this franchise, surprisingly. There's a lot of stuff, I play a lot of games. I've actually never played a Monster Hunter game. I've seen my brother play. He has like all of them, and he's played all of them. I just couldn't get with the handheld stuff. Certain games are great on handheld, and then some things are just not. So it's pretty exciting that it's finally on a console. I think it's the only second time in its life ever, but this is the first time of its current gen. And I think it's the right time for it. The level of detail and extensiveness of what this game is, it's really wow, to be honest. Like, there's times I just sit there and I'm just like in awe. So everything is completely brand new to me. I don't even know most of the bits and pieces. I have barely known anything before because, again, didn't catch my interest. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, get it. Like, just get it. Like, if you don't want to watch the rest of this video, it's fine. Just buy it. It's really amazing. As a newbie, again, I'm new to this franchise, but I am enjoying thoroughly everything about it. So I feel like every time I sit down and play, even just for a couple of hours, I'm still learning more and more. And I'm only maybe like 30 hours in, which is like chump change in the world of Monster Hunter, because you're going to spend like 3,000 hours of your life playing this game. And you know what? I'm here for it. I really am. I'm enjoying it on the Xbox. I have a 1S. I don't have like the special Scorpio edition. And I'm actually thinking of maybe getting it for the P4. Mainly because I know more people that play it on the P4 versus Xbox. So it'd definitely be cool to join the team. But in the meantime, there is like 4-player co-op joinable where people just hop in and out. I do a lot of joining other missions for other people just to kind of get a feel of the game and stuff like that. And it's pretty simple. You go in and join, do a mission, boom, log out, and keep it moving. So you don't feel like you're tethered to anything. I have zero conversations with anyone online, and I'm not bothered by it at all. Like, surprisingly, without the communication, like, you kind of like can figure out what strategy you guys are going for, where this person's going to trap, this person's going to do this. You can be the supporter, or somebody can be the tank, and it just works. Like, it just works really well. I was really surprised, because sometimes you play other games and just like, why are you not hitting the bad guy when you need to? Like, why? So I don't encounter that. I encounter more of like, why is this monster fighting another monster and it's not the one I need to be fighting? Why are you doing this? But apparently that's Monster Hunter. So I just take it with stride and keep it moving, and I'm enjoying it. It's really great. So far, I think my favorite weapon that I've been using, I did try out most of the weapons in the training area, but I fell in love with the insect glaive. Really dope weapon skill. It's like a 2-in-1 type scenario, so you don't have a shield, so there's really no blocking, let's say, but you come with a kinsect. So it's basically a bug that you throw out, and it flies out and it goes to the monster. If you hit them on certain parts of their bodies, you'll collect a buff. There's 3 different buffs you can collect, where they're from red, white, and orange. Red being it boosts up your strength, white boosts up your like mobility and like to maintain your stamina depletion, and then orange is like, I think the orange is like a defense. I can't remember, don't quote me on it, and for all you veterans out there, don't hate me, I'm still learning. Thanks, appreciate it. But what I do know is if you collect all 3 of them, all 3 buffs, your combos and fighting and slashing get super elevated, so you get additional flurry of attacks that you can add. My favorite thing with just the insect glaive itself is being able to vault yourself into the air and do a dive and then an attack. And then if you connect the attack perfectly, you'll then launch up and then come back and attack. And so building up your stamina is like super crucial, because that's how you can maintain yourself in the air. I'm up to about 5 connects now in the air, which I'm like loving it. So it's so much fun. I enjoy the mobility. That's why I stayed away from like the bigger weapons, like the broadswords and the big axes. They're great and they're powerful, but I haven't gotten that comfortable enough to be fighting these outstandingly large monsters and feel confident enough to run up to them and just smack them in the face with an axe, and I can't move very fast. No, I'm good. I fought a Rathalos. It's a huge like dragon. It's evil, it's huge, it flies and breathes fire. Whoa. I fought it, I was excited, I beat it by myself. That's an accomplishment, because some of this stuff here is super tough. But in the meantime, solo play, dope. I love it. I have serious ADD when it comes to gaming. So if there's something super interesting that's not in the story, I'm going to go do that. And then while I'm doing that, I think I'll find something else to do while I'm doing that. And the next thing I know, I'm just doing about 10, 50 other missions. And the story mode, what? Oh, yeah, my bad. I'll get back to that. And that's why I think this game is like perfect for me. It's literally an ADD's dream, and spend hours just crafting. Oh, Lord, crafting. Crafting alone is just like work. But good work. It's not like, oh my God, it's stressful. It makes you feel like you're actually doing something for real. In the midst of fighting all these monsters and everything, you're collecting their body parts and tails and fangs and wings and whatever that you end up carving from them. You utilize these pieces to then create better weapons and armor. So if you collect enough of like a particular monster, you can actually have a whole like gear set head to toe of that particular monster and gain some special abilities and stuff like that. The weapon system is pretty simple as far as like crafting, but then like there's an array of trees of like branches of which you can go to take your weapon to, where it's elemental or bones and steel. And I'm like, wow, like this is really, you can really cater your character to how you want to play. You figure out the best way to fight these monsters, and there's so many different ways like to beat different things. I fought this bat-like creature and I'm like, okay, well, it's a bat. So I was like, so how about I just throw like this flash bug at it? And I did. Knocked him out from the sky, fell on the floor, crashed, and I got to whoop him up. My favorite world right now is Coral Highlands, and it's just amazing. It's really beautiful. It's just like, the concept is wow. So just put yourself at the bottom of a seabed, surrounded by coral and all kinds of creatures, and just like floating around, stuff like that, and then take away the water. It's so dope. It's really just like, there's time that I sit there and I just run through the world because it's really, really beautiful. And so, like, oh, how could I forget about the Palico? Palico's like my best friend. So he's literally like my sidekick, runs around with me. It's this cat-like creature who fights. It's really dope. Hunts, fights, gathers stuff for you. You can create its own gear sets and weapons, and it looks really cool. Mine actually has like a skull, like rabbit ears. Looks crazy. I love it. Exciting. So Capcom, bravo. Knock this one out the ballpark. This is really dope. You made a new fan. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate all the support. You guys are really dope. And I'll see you guys next week. Catch you later. Bye.